How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today we have some Gavutu grenade spots for Vanguard. You can use these in multiplayer or ranked play, of course. Now, it was suggested that I made a Nade Spot series on the channel, so we're going to be making our way through probably just the ranked mode maps, but if there's any maps you want to see in particular, please let me know in the comments below. I've been spending a little bit of time in private matches looking for ways that I can line up specific sort of key points of the map and areas that have objectives on them. So in Gavutu, we're going to be focusing a lot on the sort of control spots, so like the B tank, which also is relevant to Hardpoint as well as the ship, the top ship, you know, different areas like that. Now, in the video, just heads up, we've been using the demolition perk, which gives you 2 grenades and also gives you a little line that you can use to aim your grenades better. Now, obviously, if you don't have this perk on, the grenades still line up because I mentioned exactly where you need to aim in regards to the map. But we'll get into that now, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So let's get into it. So up first, we have a nice little grenade spot that you can get on top of B. Shout out to Daniel on one of my videos commenting. Now, we saw Pristine use this one onto Shotzi in the Phase versus Optic map. But basically, if you come up to this little patch on the ground, and you aim up towards that tree there, it should land directly on top of B. So we'll go back over that just here. You want to come up towards this little pile of dirt on the floor, like so, in line with the tree on the right. And then you'll see that tree, you want to aim just a little bit above it. Start walking forward as you aim up, obviously in line with the B flag as well. And that's going to land directly into that tank just there. Now, this is a cool nade spot that I found myself playing around in the private match. If you hop onto these red barrels and onto the back of this corner just here, and you want to get your crosshair above the B flag in line with that red tower, and you want to throw it directly up just there above the B, that's going to land directly inside that tank. You don't have to hold it down or anything. To show you again, hop onto the red barrels, onto the back corner of this, and then in line with that red tower, as well as in line with the B. So you want to aim up in line with it and just tap grenade and then jump right at the last second, and that's going to land straight on top of the tank and take anybody out inside. Now, we have a spot just here from top ring. Can be a little bit tricky to line up, but it does work. If you come just up to this one corner here and you want to aim just above that palm tree in the distance there, and you'll see it'll land just inside the tank, and he may roll down to the back of it. There you go, and that's the perk I meant in the beginning. But as you can see, if you aim just up and left a tiny bit, so from that top one, aim up and left a tiny bit, we'll show you just a little bit better now what I mean by that. So we get another grenade, so up and left a tiny bit from the highest palm, like that. And that's going to go directly into there. It's just a sort of way of giving yourself a target to aim for rather than just randomly throwing it. So if you can remember to come up to this pillar, aim up and left a slight little bit from that palm tree, that's going to get someone inside. Now, this one is more of just sort of up close and personal nade spot. Obviously, the other one's probably a little bit more accurate. But basically, you want to come to the left a little bit of what I'm showing here. You'll see that I readjust. Basically, you want to come to the left side so you can almost see it. And you want to aim in line with those palm trees there with the leaves on it. And then obviously in line with the B. So aim up and up. And you want to almost throw it vertically. And that's going to land just sort of, obviously that one just bounced, but it does actually land inside. So you could hold it down for a split second longer and that should explode right inside. Or if it does just damage him, you may be able to push up and finish the kill. Another cool spot that you should be able to hit most of the time. Basically, if you come to this far tree right here from this spawn, and you want to aim just above it, like that, I'll show you exactly where to aim now, but as you can see, it lands right inside, like so. Obviously, I do have that perk on, which I mentioned, but basically, you want to be aiming in line with that one leaf that comes out furthest to the right, and in line with the B, and basically, you're going to be able to drop a grenade straight inside if you don't have the demolition perk to aim as well. So for top boat, as we all know, people love to sit up there. I spent a little bit of time coming up with a few ways, so you don't have to throw it from too far. You can come nice and close here, but basically you want it in line with that little notch on the wire, and just to the right side of the cannon on the tank. Basically, if you aim your nade just above that, that's going to land right on top, and you can hold it down for a second or so, just to make sure it blows up as soon as it lands. So as you can see, to the sort of corner, or to the right side of the tank cannon, and in line with that little notch that's on the sort of wire there, and that's going to land right inside. Obviously that's a pretty close one, you might be good at aiming, but it's just one to hit every single time. And then another one for top boat as well. You come up to this blue barrel right here, and if you line it up with the corner, and you aim up in line with the corner of the building roughly, like that. So you'll notice that a lot of them, you know, you have to line them up, which is a good way of figuring out your nades so you know where they're going to land. But as you can see, that's going to land right on top. So in line with the corner of the building, and in line with the corner of that brown box there, and that's going to blow them up. Also for top boat, if you come just here, and you line yourself up with the boat, and then with this little bit of wood sticking out there, and you crouch down, it's actually going to land straight inside. So as you can see, just in line with that little bit of wood sticking out. There you go. Make sure you crouch for this one, otherwise it'll go too far. So it's a nice spot for top boat. Now for bottom boat, obviously it's going to be A control and also I believe P2 for hardpoint. If you come to this little patch here, it's a common spot which you're going to be rushing from. Aim towards that little corner of the hole in it where the tank comes up, in line with that top palm tree in the distance. It's going to be just above the palm tree. That's going to bounce straight down inside. So, and you can also aim towards the right a little bit as well, because obviously it's quite a big gap that you need to aim through. So if you come back, I'll zoom in a little bit. So you want to be in line with the palm tree, a little bit up, and you can aim across that whole side there to bounce it inside if enemies are capping that point. And then also for this A control spot, if you come up to this far corner, so you want to line yourself up in line with the A and the corner of this box, and then crouch, you can actually aim a grenade straight on that corner. Don't have to hold it down, and that's going to come straight inside there. That's what she said. And basically if you come back, I'll show you again. Crouch down in line with the A flag and just tap it, and then that is going to land straight inside and blow anybody up or damage them for you. So those are just some of the spots that I've come up with myself in private matches. I know you guys probably have your own ones, but I don't really see another nade spot for Gavutu on YouTube, so we're going to make our way through some of the maps now and just sort of, you know, figure out some spots that I can show you guys, and hopefully you find this one helpful. So if you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video. Now if there's a certain map you want to see in this series, or any things in particular you want me to cover, please let me know in the comments. I love hearing everybody's suggestions, but I just wanted to get this one out there if you're struggling with your grenades, as just a way of you know, that you can basically just get better with them and have a sort of aim where you can sort of throw them. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good day. I'll see you all in the next video.